Coach Tom Thompson, Nodaway Valley with us here. You beat Clarinda tonight. Coach, what did you think was one of the key differences in the game?
The key difference really had to be our intensity on defense and how aggressive and scrappy our guards played. Pressure in the basketball. I don't know how many turnovers we forced, but we really played hard on defense, and that's probably the difference in the game for sure.
Yeah, that was something we certainly commented on quite a bit during the broadcast too, and it didn't seem like there was necessarily one leader in that. You had Addie Lamb, Annie Hare, you had Riley, or I guess Keely Shantz was part of that too. Just seemingly endless list of girls who were able to get their hands on the ball.
Yeah, we do have. I mean, that's one thing that's going to help us is we're pretty deep at that position to where those girls can really just chase, and we can sub somebody in. We got somebody else ready to play. You mentioned Addie and Annie. You got Keely Shantz, Jody Badler, Natalie Doherty, and we got Reagan Weinheimer as a freshman that didn't get only a couple minutes tonight, but when just she gets a little more understanding what we want to do, she fits right into that mold also. So it's definitely going to be part of our game.
Put up 18 points in the first quarter. How happy were you with the way you executed early on?
We executed really well the first quarter. They tried to press us in our press break offense. We attacked it and got layups, and that makes offense pretty easy when they let you attack their press and you get those layups. It definitely got pretty ugly from there, though. I think we scored 2 points in the second quarter, maybe 4. I guess we scored right at the buzzer, so it was not very pretty. It was just not very good execution, not very good patience. We got a lot of looks we wanted, but then we started trying to force the basketball into the post. Obviously I try to preach that we want to get it into the post, but some girls think that they have to do it now instead of letting it come in time. So we just need to slow down and be a little more patient offensively.
2-0 start so far. Just kind of evaluate where you're at overall.
Expected to be 2-0. We really feel like we have a lot back. A lot of new faces that are adding to what we do. We're not where we need to be. That's pretty obvious with turnovers in 2 games in a row. Just with our lack of patience offensively, we definitely need to make some steps as we start stepping into conference play at the end of this week and next week. There's some good teams coming, and we definitely need to keep improving, but we're getting there.
How important is it going to be to develop some outside scoring or just maybe some additional scoring in the half-court set other than your top 2?
It's definitely, it's important because, like tonight, you notice they went box and 1 on Joe, so then she's getting doubled every time. Paige struggled a little bit shooting tonight. We've got some shooters. Some of those guards, Addie Lamb's really been shooting the ball well in practice. Annie Hare and Jody Bowder just spend a ton of time in the gym. They're working on it. They're going to get there. A lot of it, I think, is they're just too excited, maybe a little too eager. They just need to slow their game down a little bit. I think Annie Hare ended up with 11 points tonight. Did it all off layups and steals. And that's the game she provides, and that's the game we can get from a lot of those girls. Off backdoor cuts, off double teams from Josie and Paige. They're going to get their points if they're just patient with it. So it'll come.
Clarinda provided a much tougher test to you this year than they did last year?
Absolutely. They were intense. I think they were playing a little better for us too. They definitely made it a key deal to take Joe away, and they did a good job with that. I know she got a little frustrated there in the second half. Didn't think she was getting enough touches, and that's credit to them because they knew that that's something that was going to make our offense more difficult. They played pretty well. So.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.